How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Tyler, and today I'm bringing you a little Sony Vegas Pro 8 tutorial video to show you guys how to edit some things if you're unaware of the software. So once you download this, you're gonna first want to go to File and then Properties, and you can fill out all this info for what you want. And this is what I use. It's pretty good. You can also use this. I recommend it. I have HDV 720 by 30p, and then it's 1280 by 720, and it's about 30 frames per second, and the width's 1280, and my height is 720. And then you can just fill this all in. You want the best quality. Sure. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. And then you can set this for all new projects, and then apply and OK. So each time you will open a new one, you'll use this. And then after that, you want to open up a video clip that you want to edit. So let's open up one right here. And as you can see, this clip that I have is about a minute and 10 seconds long, and if looking up here, there's two black squares on either side of the video clip, and the good way to get rid of that is right click on the clip, go to Properties, then you can see Maintain Aspect Ratio is checked. You want to uncheck that and click OK, and then you'll see it'll fill up the whole box. And if you have several clips that aren't filled in, you'll have to right click and uncheck the Maintain Aspect Ratio for each individual clip. It's kind of annoying, but it's useful. And if you upload this to YouTube or something like that, this will also fill up the whole screen by unclicking that. And then I'll just show you the different tracks you can have. This is an audio track. This is where your voiceover will go, or music or something like that. And this is an audio track, as you can see. I'll put another one in, or it's a video track rather. And see, these are both video tracks, so you can move this video back and forth, but you cannot move it onto the audio track because that is for audio only. And you would want to have source alpha for the video tracks. And you can have layer several video tracks to make your video that much more entertaining. So let's say you don't want the screen to show the whole thing, so you're going to want to click on the video and then go to Tools, Video, Event Pan and Crop, and then you can see the screen pop up here, and then these tools on the side will lock it so it doesn't move all around. Like, see, it's just moving all around. But if you lock them, it'll all decrease at the top and bottom, see? And then this one, if you have this checked, you can move this around freely. But if you only have one, you can only move it one way, or vice versa. So I'd recommend having that checked. And then let's get the default going. Okay, let's say we want to zoom up on, let's go a little into the clip. Let's see, we want to zoom up on this guy I just attacked in the clip. So right about there is where you want to zoom. So you'll make another default one, just re-click on it, and you'll see it'll add this little star down here. So that basically means from this first star to this star, nothing's going to happen because it's all default. But if I go down a little bit and then I add this zoom in on the ranger right here, it'll zoom in from this point to this point on the ranger. So you can see it's stayed default the whole time. From there, and then from there to there is zoomed in on the ranger, and it's gonna remain zoomed in for the rest of the clip unless you go back and you add another default. So let's watch that again. Right there you can see I tacked them, it zoomed in and it zoomed back out because that's what I commanded it to do up here. Then you can just play around with that, go nuts with the vent pan and crop. You could also just change the view completely and make it like zoomed in on specific things. You could have your screen like that, or you could just zoom it in a little closer. Just leave like that, and for the whole duration of the video, just to make it the quality a little better, because it'll be zoomed up and won't be as distorted when it's not completely zoomed in. And then see, you lock on the video right here on the one end of the video. They'll have the box on the inside of the clip, and if you go to the outside of the clip and click on it, it'll click right here on the outside of the clip. And then let's go back to the beginning of the clip, and you see this like semicircle, or a quarter of a circle, I guess it is. This is what you can do to fade in the clip. So you can just go and zoom in. If you just scroll in, you can get more accurate with it. The times will just get smaller to make you more precise with your editing. And see this little like curvy parabola type line. That's where the fading is going to occur. So see, faded in right there as I set my fading. Let's go to the end and do that as well. You can fade it anywhere as long as there's a break in the clip. You can do it in the front of the clip, in the back of the clip, but you can't do it in the middle of the clip unless you go to it. Like let's say we want to fade this area right here. You would have to click S on your keyboard to split the clip into two, and you would have to go up to this split, and you can fade it either ways or both ways, whatever you want to do. So say fades in or fades out, then fades back in. That's some basic fading tips. And let's say you wanted to, here, I'm going to delete this. Let's say you want the screen to freeze right here so you can add some text or something. You're going to want to take a snapshot right here and then save that into whatever folder you want, and then up here you'll drag it back down and then go back to this point and split it right there, and then you just add that in between, and then you can make the clip longer or shorter. See, it's frozen right there because that's a still frame of the clip, and then you can just zoom in on this, make the clip shorter, longer, whatever you want. And I'd also recommend that you have snap-on so that there's no like inconspicuous gaps in between some clips that you try to edit. So let's just say you want this frozen, zoom in a little bit, to make it a little more smaller of a screenshot. So you would play that, see, it'll freeze for a second and then it'll start playing again. And if you notice up here it lags a little bit, but by the time you render your video that won't be a issue. It'll be like full quality. And also down here you have all your transitions, like you got your nice blinds. Let's play that really quick. Right there, see it blinded in and out, and then you got all these different things depending on what you download, what transitions you got with yours. And then this is, you can trim things in here, make videos shorter. This is where all the different things that you're using for your video go, like your clips. You can have your music up here. Yeah, and then this is where you can go crazy with video effects.